So I'm having to catch up with Alfie Templeman. How are you?
I'm very good. Yeah, I'm quite excited for this. It's like my second gig this year, so yeah, a lot of waiting around, and finally we're back. So, yeah, it's great.
You seen many bands around?
What, today?
Yeah.
I actually literally just got here because the traffic was so bad. So we've missed quite a few people. But I'm looking forward to. Well, I was looking forward to seeing Lambrini Girls.
Yes.
And it turns out we're playing at the same time. So
Of course.
sucks. Yeah. But I've seen them a few times.
Yeah,
so.
they're great.
Yeah,
they're
amazing.
Great. So yeah, it's only 2 gigs this year then.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't really know. I guess I'm still finishing a lot of music up, and to me, like, touring comes along after you've made a lot of music. After you've put out a new body of work, or at least a song or two that you're really proud of. So, I'm kind of playing it not safe, but like just going easy until new things come out. I want to save, kind of like the lethargicness that comes with touring when new music comes out, kind of thing. I'm waiting a bit.
Yeah. So obviously new music is surely on the way now.
Absolutely.
How's it sounding?
Yeah, it's sounding really cool. Very different to like some of my other stuff, to be honest. Like, I think I just can't help but get a bit more weird now.
Okay.
I think I've always held back in terms of like some of the sonics that I've been doing on this recent stuff. So I'm quite excited to just put it out into the world, see what people think.
Yeah.
Lose some, win some, whatever. I just think the main thing is that I'm really happy with it, and it's under my name, so I have to like it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And the sound that you have made with this then, is it the sound you wanted, or is it just kind of how it's turned out?
I guess a bit of both, really. I think, I've been recording so much stuff like the last year.
Yeah.
And to me, what happens normally is like I'll record like a song for a day or two, and then I'll just like park it, and then I'll come back a bit later, like a few months on, and kind of go through everything and go, oh blimey, I didn't realise that was that good when I was making it. Like, that actually really sticks out. But I think everything, there's big intention in everything I do, even if it's like a really quick demo that I've just laid down. Like, I have to be in the mood, I have to be in it, like to want to go and record in the first place. So yeah.
And I think the last single came out in around October last year, I think it was. When ideally are we hoping the next single will drop then?
Well, I was actually hoping it would come out like now, but it's taken a little bit longer. I think, to be honest, like these songs have so many like overdubs on them that it's like taken a while to mix and stuff. But I'm hoping we get something out maybe September.
Yeah.
Because it'll be nearly a year since I released something, which is weird because it feels like I've just released so much music, but then people will be like, where is everything? Where's the new stuff? And it's like, blimey, mate, like
that's the music industry now, isn't it?
Yeah, honestly, yeah. And I feel like it used to definitely be different, even like 10 years ago or whatever. Like, artists would get away with like doing an album every 5 years or whatever. Only Adele can do that now. So
very true, very true. Now I'd like to talk about the writing side of things as well. So for you, how do tracks normally start off?
Oh man, there's so many different ways. I mean, I think I like to change the way I write. So I used to do a lot of stuff kind of by accident, the songs would write themselves basically, in terms of like, I'd sit down and I'd be producing random things, and then next minute you blink and you got a song, and it comes from production. And now I think I'm just a bit more like, I don't know, a bit more conscious. Like I used to, when I was younger, in my parents' house, in my bedroom, I'd just bang out songs all the time and not really think about it. And now I think it's like, oh blimey, that's given me an audience. Like, I really need to think. So I went through a stage of overthinking, and now I've got it down to kind of like writing at a piano or just writing on a guitar, and like just getting the best chords and the best melodies possible. But for me, the main thing is like whatever normally comes to the forefront. Like when I think of melodies, is like normally the best thing. Like whatever comes up first.
Yeah.
And for a long time, I used to like kind of devalue those ideas and think, they're too typical or whatever, too mainstream. But then I went to see a lot of bands recently, just after touring, and I've realised that, all the best melodies are the simple ones, but the effective ones. So I've just been really focusing on melody, and I kind of fill in the gaps later with like, I'm always on like notes or writing stuff down and like phrases and words, and I kind of like fit the words to the melody later on. So
is it quite easy to do, or can it be a challenge at times?
It can definitely be a challenge, yeah. I mean, words for me has always been the hardest part, because like not in the sense that they're hard to write, but it's hard to be vulnerable, because I think a lot of my songs are like about being vulnerable. So for me, it's like, I don't know, I'd like, some artists can do that really easily, but for me it takes a lot of time to like actually feel comfortable enough to actually put it out into the world, let alone write it. So, you know, it's that kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, 2 gigs in for this year. What's your plan next for doing some shows? Have you got much in the pipeline?
Yeah, I think we're going to do quite a few shows at the end of the year. So I'm hoping to like get out a bunch of music at the end of the year. Maybe something smaller than an album, you know, maybe just like a little EP, a little weird EP, you know, maybe one song that's just about listenable. And but yeah, I think at the end of the year, I'm hoping to like tour around the UK again. Hopefully do Europe as well. Like like last year we played Europe, and I feel like it's the first time we've done a proper European tour. Like it was really cool. I really loved it, and I'd love to do that again. So I'm definitely eager to get back on the road, and even more eager to play new material.
Good.
So
nice. Is there anywhere you've not been to yet that you want to get to at some point?
Oh mate, this like basically all of South America. Like I've never played South America. I'd love to play Lima in Peru. Like that would be so cool. Also a lot of Asia as well. Like, you know, South Korea would be awesome. I'd love to play South Korea. I mean, there's billions of places. India, I'd love to play. Italy. We haven't done a headline show. We haven't done like a proper show in Spain, which I find crazy, because I feel like, you know, some of my stuff is quite like sunny and, you know, quite upbeat. So I feel like it would go down really well over there. So yeah, there's a lot of like gaps to fill, I think, really.
I'm sure they can be filled in
I hope
easily.
So, yeah. If there's like one fan in Spain, like please hit me up. Yeah.
Nice. Alfie, it's been a pleasure,
mate,
having a catch up with you.
Pleasure was all mine. It was great to talk again, and in person as well.
Absolutely, yeah. Thanks so much.